What's up guys, welcome to Greece. We're here at the Four Seasons Athens, here in the presidential suite. I've been here for the last week, just relaxing, sun tanning, eating good. This place is definitely top 10 hotels in the world. Like, I would gladly not leave this place for a couple of months. Look at that water. We're in a major city and that water is so clear that I can see my own reflection in it from up here. So this is the rooftop of the presidential suite. We've got a private pool here. We've got a little barbecue area here, some seating. To be honest, I haven't used it because there's amazing restaurants in this hotel. There's Nobu, there's Beef Bar. Usually I hate resorts. I think resorts are very tacky most of the time, but this hotel has nailed it. You know, I've decided I'm gonna give you guys some nice content over the next few weeks. So we're gonna be heading to a few other places over the summer. So make sure you subscribe, but let's go downstairs and I'll show you the rest of the presidential. All right, we're in the living room. Very spacious, nice couch. With the TV, comes all the way up, so voila. Kitchen here, so whenever we have the service, they actually come through this door. It's a separate door, and then they just serve us through here. Office, sit back here, take a few phone calls, look at the stock market. Master bedroom. Four Seasons bed. I think Four Seasons has the best bed out of every hotel I've stayed at. Two top contenders for best beds, Bulgari, Four Seasons. Four Seasons I think wins because it's like right in the perfect medium of not too soft and not too hard. And like the bedding is like very, very high quality. So again, you got the TV, comes up and down. Bathroom, very spacious, insane view, look at that. Have a nice bath there, staring into the mountains, the water. I'm actually sad to be leaving, but we are going to Mykonos and I'm sure that's going to be a fun trip. Time to head off because I've just been told that the helicopter is there and waiting on us. So let's head to Mykonos.
Whoa, yeah, look at me dead in my eyes. I know that you know that a nigga ain't lying. Too much respect. All of my shorty BDs, they know not to try. Too much respect. I used to hand out CDs before they would buy it. Whoa, she love me so much, it seem like she buys. Niggas don't know how I live, but that's cause they live at the high. Hey. 4L step team stepping on shit till it's quiet. He brought me the money sealed up, I still had to count it, I cannot just hide.
But the driver said to us, do you know why the Four Seasons declined our flight? And I was like, no, I don't. Because something happened. I think it was an accident or something like that.
No way.
Yes. And it was like, oh, you don't know? Oh, I wasn't supposed to share that then.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna tell this to anybody.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Thank you for telling me after we landed as well. We were meant to take a helicopter from the hotel directly at Four Seasons. Four Seasons has a helipad. And you told me yesterday that the departure got declined, even though they already confirmed it. And I was like pretty angry because I was like, I want to depart straight from the hotel. I don't want to drive anywhere. And they were like, no, we're closing it for renovation for 2 weeks. And I started to be like, what the fuck? Like, they don't want to do it. Luckily, we departed from wherever we departed from.
So Nissan and Jackie, the wonderful couple here in white, will be here with you throughout the day. They are here from 7 in the morning, 7:30 until 5-ish o'clock. Here is the main area of the villa. This is your kitchen. There is also a professional kitchen, which is right now hosted by the private chef that we have brought, who's preparing a few stuff for you. So the wine cellar is to the far right over here, with a selection of like a lot of different items. Wow, real?
Yeah, so thanks.
And then here's like the wines and everything. It beats the supermarket for sure.
And the security stayed at 12.
From 12 at night until 8 in the morning.
Okay.
You could be a security as well.
Security for the bus.
Oh, okay. You don't protect anyone else.
All right, so we've arrived. Flight was not ideal. I hate helicopters, but it was the most convenient way to travel because I also really don't like European airports. Got to the house. House is really cool. I like it. I'll show you my favorite part of the house right here. Nice little gym here. get a quick workout in, don't have to go anywhere else. It's a really nice villa because it's like a little compound, you don't need to go anywhere. He actually said Matt Damon just stayed here, who's a big actor. So this place seems to attract some big people, wealthy people, for obvious reasons. Really nice villa. To be honest, I probably won't use this gym because this trip I'm here on straight relaxation, vacation mode. I don't want to work out these few days that we're here, but what I will use is this TV room. Got the Sonos surround sound, so that's nice. And I'll be here most of this trip. Door closed, straight relaxing, trying to not think about anything, leave my phone somewhere else. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. So if you can please, get the fuck out of here. Okay, so recently I bought into a company called Circle. They just IPO'd and I'm gonna show you this position now. So now it's very volatile and IPO is very risky, but I bought in initially, it was like $90. I put like 2 million. It then corrected down to the 70s. I put like another million. So my average became $86. So about $3 million in there. Right now it's showing that I'm up about $400,000, but it is extremely volatile. You know, it could be down $300,000 in the next hour. 9 times out of 10, the last IPOs that have come out this year, we've got CoreWeave, we've got Newsmax, we've got Webull. These have all gone on massive runs. Some of them correct after, some of them have massive crashes. But in the days after they IPO, it seems like they all go on massive runs. If you combine a crypto company and then go public on the stock market, it seems like they're going to have massive pops as soon as they IPO. So I decided to get into this one. I was trying to get into it privately. It was a little bit complicated. I was anticipating it for the last few weeks and I actually staring at my computer all day waiting for them to open. I think they had like a $59 opening. So my entry wasn't really that good and I was a little bit upset with that. As it corrected back down to 70, I was like, okay, let's put in some more money. IPOs are extremely risky. You can make a lot, you can also lose a lot. Nothing is guaranteed, but just based on the track record of the last IPOs, I decided to get into this one. Another crypto IPO to think about is Kraken. Kraken is one of the largest crypto exchanges and they've announced in around Q1 of 2026, they're thinking about going public. You can right now probably privately buy into that company. So if you think that Kraken has the potential to have a big IPO like a lot of companies have this year, you have more than 6 months to get ready and to figure out how to buy that. Because if you were trying to get into any of these companies a year before they IPO and you were somehow able to get in privately, you would have made a lot of money depending on when you sold. So definitely one to look out for the future. I am still contemplating whether I'm going to go into that or not, but a lot of these IPOs, man, they have been very crazy, and so it's good to look out into the future and see who else is going to be going public soon. So let's see what Circle's going to do. Who knows?
I took a picture of the sun rising.
You were up when the sun was rising?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why?
I don't know, I just couldn't sleep.
Hello, welcome on board.
How far is it?
Less than 10 minutes, sir.
10 minutes.
10 minutes only.
Yeah.
I run a Benz up, I make it nice. I wanna dance, baby, I ain't in no rush. I wanna fuck, which I'm tryna. I wanna fuck, which I'm tryna fuck.
This oyster for you. Okay, so let's start the oyster show one more time. So you can see really fast, really clear. Be careful the balance. And now
Should I eat with my
enjoy
fork?
like a shot.
Oh, like this?
Perfect. Don't speak
This
now,
is so
just
good.
enjoy.
Yes, I love this. How much money do you think this place made?
So they started Scorpios for $5 million. They spent $5 million to buy the land and build this place out. And then 2 years later, they sold for 60 million euros to Soho House. Now they've started expanding. And since their expansion, the brand is worth like $200 million. This restaurant, Crazy, right? That's a big come-up story.
You think they regret that the original owner sold it?
I mean, 5 million to 60 million in a couple of years is a nice return, and it really depends. I think Soho House bought it because of the presence, right? What that does for their brand name and money. They've got money in the bank, but for the initial guys who created it, probably 60 million meant more to them than Soho House. Even I heard Namos, which is a brand from Mykonos. You know it, right? They opened up in Dubai, became very, very famous, and I heard they sold now to a bank in Dubai for like 80 million or 90 million dollars. Wow. These companies just want the exposure to having like a lifestyle element attached to their company. Personally, if I had conviction and knew that I was talented at doing something like this, I would take the 60 and I would do it again over and over. I mean, there's only so far you can scale this thing, right? To go to 200 million valuation, it's already amazing, but can you go to billions? Don't know. It's so location dependent, so I'd take the 60, do something else.
I'll come wherever I am, but you were never my girl. It was just my turn, but you were never my girl. It was just my turn.
So, how did you sleep?
I slept okay, but I have to wear earplugs while I'm here because I hear so many sounds. Anyone that doesn't know this, Mykonos is the island of wind. It means that it is constantly windy here. So if you're in a villa, there's a lot of wind, you're gonna hear a lot of sounds. Now, I've never actually spoken about this, but a few years ago I came to Mykonos and had a bit of a crazy experience. And so that experience has left me a little bit paranoid every time I come here. I've not let this experience stop me from coming here because I think Mykonos is such a beautiful place. Okay, so a few years ago, I'm in Mykonos, going out every day, lunches, dinners, everything's all good. One of the nights, I go back home and I end up going to sleep early. I wake up about 3 or 4 a.m. with a guy standing over me with a gun to my head. At first I didn't know what was going on and I almost thought it was just a bad dream. And my natural reaction, I was shocked and I screamed at the top of my lungs. I was like, what the fuck? My friend who was in the other room just happened to be awake. I don't know how, because he was also asleep. And he started yelling and saying, what's going on? I then yell at the top of my lungs, we're getting robbed. And this guy ends up getting scared and runs out of the house. So he then runs out of the house. He's got like a few of his buddies upstairs. They end up taking a bunch of things, but it all happens very quickly. We then all run upstairs and half of the villa's being robbed. Luckily, a lot of my things were in my room, so I didn't get affected too bad, but they definitely got away with a lot of stuff. Yeah, it was a crazy experience. Next day, we go to the police station because the owner of the villa wanted to report it. It was so funny because I remember walking in the police station and police officers like this on the table, cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He's like, what can I help you guys with? And I was like, we're here to report, a robbery with a villa. And he literally grabs his cigarette. He's like, what can I do about it? What can I do about it? And he just didn't give a fuck. So we didn't end up reporting anything. Funny enough, that same week I saw a lot of robberies were happening. Big celebrities, Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid. There was a lot of people that same month that I guess it was a targeted group and they went around and they hit everybody. Luckily, nobody was hurt and it was all good. But yeah, that is definitely a little bit of trauma to carry because you wouldn't expect that to happen on such a beautiful island. So now every night I put those earplugs in because I don't want to be bothered by noises, thinking about it too much. But yeah, now we've got many security patrolling the villa at night, and obviously we've got security living in the villa too, so there's zero chance that it will happen again. But yeah, you got to be careful on this island. It's no joke. Europe is no joke anymore. It's not as fun as it used to be.
No friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers, man. You niggas ain't no kin to me, a fact.
Alright, that's the end of the trip. We didn't film too much, didn't want to showcase too much. It probably looks a lot more boring than it was. But now we're off to the next destination. If you can guess, comment it below. Let me know where you think we're going. It's going to be a nice next few videos, so make sure you subscribe and see you on the next one.
Yeah, no friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers, man. You niggas ain't no kin to me, a fact. Whoa, I was known for snapping when I chat before the app. Stood on everything I said and never took it back.